What's going on, guys and gals? I apologize for the lack of uploads this past week. Last weekend was crazy, and that's the only time I can really record, so I didn't get to record. However, I'm back, but fair warning, dude, I've been tired this whole week. I took a few weeks break of like working out, and I just started working out again, so that might be why, but I just might sound out of it or tired this video. If so, I apologize, you know, but I'm playing this first tonight to kind of get my energy going, you know. First day of the trial, I think. Yep, the trial. Fudge. I just watched my most recent video of this because I remembered a little bit, but not enough, and I just kind of scrubbed through it and got key points. So there's a murder at Gourd Lake. Edgeworth is the prime suspect. This lady named Lotta Hart, she supposedly saw it. Edgeworth is kind of like borderline confessing to the murder. Gumshoe's kind of freaking out. The police department is sus. Lotta Hart is sus. The homie, Larry came back. DL6 is crazy, so let's get it going. I'm not ready for this. December 26th, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Edgeworth, my man. Old Edgy. I remember that. Okay. Everything's coming back. Get my energy up. Karma? That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution. Right. A god. I'm not sure I'll be able to do her voice, dude. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know. Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. It's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. Wow. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Oh, so he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? I read that so bad. Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he is a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Huh. Speaking of Mia, Maya? Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. Fuck. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. Yeah, we should have got her under that waterfall she was wanting to go under. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. I need some help. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Pause. Damn, we talked for 16 minutes. December 26th. It's literally the day after Christmas. That's so trash. Who is that?
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
I feel like his voice is kind of different every single time, but I think I just got it now.
It's kinda like this.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Why do you have the same, like, collar thing Edgeworth's got going on? Why are you grasping your arm like that? They're definitely related. They have the same hair color. Let's see.
Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready?
Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared?
Right. My apologies.
He's even got the judge scared.
Very well. Your opening statement, please.
Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I need Mia's help, please.
I called the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. God damn it.
Describe the incident. Now!
Yes, sir.
All these guys have the same voices, and it's like killing my throat beat. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous.
Please take a look at the map.
More maps, dude. Come on.
The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on that boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then, the boat started to move. Wow. It went towards the boat rental shop.
Okay, so 12:10, 2 pistol shots. Overhead. I was about to say overheard. Overhead map of Gourd Lake. Okay.
Testify to the court about the arrest. Now.
I gave him kind of like a Wilson Fisk voice. A little bit. I didn't mean to, it just kind of came to me.
Wait. Mr. Von Karma.
Yes.
Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings.
Okay, you don't deserve the Wilson Fisk voice after doing that. I can't figure out any other thing for you, though.
Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word, guilty. That is your role.
Yes, of course. You're quite right.
No, he's not. Okay. The arrest of Edgeworth. Testimony time. Let's go.
A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning, a body was found in the lake, so we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay, so you didn't even arrest him on the spot. Isn't that what you told me, though?
I see. Very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now!
Damn. Who is this guy? Alright. I don't mean to press you, man, but I have to. Around 30 minutes after midnight, a man. I didn't miss that. Hold it! You received a call from a man?
Yep.
But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Holy shit. Did you hear his voice? I can't do that. He sounds like... he sounds like the Doom guy. Or something. Or like the Mortal Kombat guy, like
Finish him.
that was actually kind of good.
That woman and the man who called in the report are two different people, obviously.
That hurts my throat, dude. I'll just stick with the Wilson Fisk. Different people?
There were two witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today, I've summoned the woman who was camping.
The woman who was camping. Lotta Hart.
What happened next, Detective?
We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could.
Hold it.
How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake?
Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
Damn, that's a fast response time. It was pretty fast.
Our motto for the month is, get there quick. Objection. Detective. You will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review.
Oh, poor Gumshoe.
So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir.
God damn, dude.
Hold it.
What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him there, then?
Well, from what I saw,
He looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Jesus Christ.
Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force?
Whoa, whoa. What was that?
Facts only, Detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir.
Man, he's got his share of objections. No, I didn't think anything. I didn't suspect him of anything. Well, hold on. What's my evidence? Hold up. Lotta's camera. 24th or the 25th. Ooh, 1 bullet shot to the heart. So why was someone hearing 2 shots? Hold up. Dang, wait, hold up. Let me try that real quick. Hold on.
Doesn't it seem like Detective Gumshoe's being a little vague? I bet Von Karma is feeding him lines. His testimony's probably filled with landmines, just waiting for me to
I read that so wrong. What do we do? Grit our teeth and press, I guess. What else can we do?
Well said, Nick. You're the man.
Okay. I thought his testimony included the 2 bullet shots, 2 pistol shots. Hold on. No, I didn't suspect it. Okay, I pressed that. I don't think I pressed this, so let's do that real quick. Did you find any clues on the body?
A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It did strike bone, so its shape is well preserved.
Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence.
Found in the victim's body, fired from a .22 caliber pistol. Okay, it's just 1 bullet. Thank you. Maybe I can use that. We had to do a reg, Mr. A reg, Mr. Why is that?
Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat.
The murder weapon?
A pistol.
Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony.
Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was the decisive evidence.
What? What about the pistol made it decisive He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. Oh shit. Mentor.
There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order. Order! Tired, man. So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. The murder weapon, a .22 caliber pistol, fired 3 times. Huh? Hold up. Hold on. So, in the opening of the episode, the pistol is only fired once. Detective Gumshoe says a witness says it was fired twice. And now evidence shows that the pistol was fired 3 times. That's so confusing. I hope that gets, like, clarified soon. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder, and the bullet found in the body. What is that snap you do, Detective? Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Very well. I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive markings on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order. This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Probably because he did, honestly. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess. This dude's giving himself his own recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes. What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now! But, wait. Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. Jesus Christ, this dude's got everyone by the balls. His voice, like, just kind of comes and goes. I have to find the right, like, way to move my vocal cords, if that makes any sense. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Court? Edgeworth, can you give me something, man? Please? Can Mia show up? Pretty please? Edgeworth, what is going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat?
Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did it? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then, the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. I'm confused. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia, please? Oh. Sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? Yeah, you're right. Just leave. If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? Yeah, you're useless. No, I need you here. Come on. I won't do that to you. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help. It's the thought that counts, right? I appreciate that, Nick. I think the same way. Why do I call him Nick, bro? It's because she calls him Nick. It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Aw, everyone has their off days, man. Come on, man. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out. I'm gonna need you. Really? Whoa. Right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh shit. Is he about to go into his problems? Because he was getting real disturbed during that earthquake. Even if it was an earthquake. Jeez. I don't even know that. Let's go. Recess is over.
Court is now back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness.
Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university.
That I am.
Good. Begin telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
That smile is something else.
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Understand.
Yeah, I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please.
Witness's account. Alright, let's get it.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't any nary.
Wait.
There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
What is going on here, dude?
Enough.
Huh?
Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder.
Yeah, it's what you think, bruh.
Order. I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There was no other boats on that lake. So, the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him.
That's annoying, honestly.
Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Everyone shut up. Order. Jesus Christ.
Well, Judge,
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case.
What the f-
Very well. This court finds the defendant.
Thank you. Come in with that. Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
a cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read, guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony?
Fuck. No, just kidding.
Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder, ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything.
That's so annoying, bro.
And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Wilson Fisk voice requires some water. Hold on.
Nick? Contempt?
Contempt of court, you know.
I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts with the facts in her testimony?
I think there was, yeah. I think I noticed one little thing.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on.
Yeah. I got a bad feeling about this. Hell yeah. Slam your desk. What's her face isn't here anymore, so we can keep slamming the desk as much as we want, huh? I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Very well.
I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
Okay. Initially, why I picked that, I was thinking of, this. It says it was fired 3 times, but, she said she only heard 2. So, let's try and get her on that real quick. Hold on, let me try and... Okay, I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't anything on the lake but that boat. Okay, then there was another bang. Okay, let's try this real quick. Nope, that didn't work. Alright. Just wanted to get that out of the way. Alright, I'm not gonna read any of that because I was wrong. So, that's okay. Okay. Alright, let's just go back and press... Let's just press her on everything. Okay. Just after midnight, you say. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day.
Huh? Yeah, well, yes.
Objection. I know you want to find the contradictions, but really.
I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony.
I was in my car.
Why were you camping there anyway? It says you're not allowed to camp there.
I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research.
What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further. Let's get it. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? I knew he was gonna object that. That's, what's that called?
What does the witness' motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning.
Yeah, there we go.
Objection sustained.
Wait now. I'm the one who says that.
Well, then say it already.
Objection sustained. Jesus Christ, dude, come on.
I heard this bang come up from the lake.
So you weren't looking at the lake at the time?
Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness.
When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat.
Hold up. Could you clearly see the two men? Yeah, how'd you know they were men, huh? Huh? Could you clearly see the two men?
Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you?
Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men.
Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something.
Then there was another bang.
Were you watching the very moment that shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure.
Objection. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end?
There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Hold it.
Are you sure about that? John Cena, where are you?
Yeah, sure as a country gal can be.
That sounds pretty sure. Press further. How come you're so sure?
Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake.
Scanned the whole lake. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you...
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need further no need for further questions. Objection sustained.
That's what I...
Sustained.
Yes, of course.
Oh, great. What the f... Come on.
Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting.
But, Your Honor.
You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood.
Uh-huh.
Nick, Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand.
Hold it.
Who was that?
It was... Oh, Maya coming through. She's proving she doesn't need to bring out Mia. Let's go. Character arc? Let's go. This is fun. See, you get me excited now. I was tired. I still am tired. But let's just keep going.
Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities, young lady?
No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth.
I want the truth.
This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea? Treating me like some kind of criminal. I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth.
Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No.
Guarantee you that's Edgeworth.
Wait.
Oh, it was Maya, okay.
Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Ha. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
That's right.
Wrong. What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. Let's go. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Stupid ass. Order. Okay, I get it.
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What?
Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am not. Or no, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya. Damn, she really wow, dude, I really like Maya as a character.
I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I've been recording for 40 minutes. I need to finish this quick. I better find a contradiction in here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
That last statement, yeah. Clarify, please.
I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Edgeworth.
I was gonna say I didn't see any arrows. That's it? That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. I'm gonna press the shit out of you. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. How do you... Huh? How do you even see that? It's at midnight. Well, what about the other man?
You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Find it, if you can.
Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty. Oh shit, okay, that's it. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find it, but I can't okay, here we go. I knew it was that. Gosh, I guess I should have tried. I was gonna take damage either way, I suppose. Got you, Miss Hart.
Finally. I could not be a voice actor. My vocal cords are not meant for this. I get saliva buildup too easily in my mouth. That's a little bit too much information. I'm sorry.
What? You got what?
Look at this photograph. Now look at me. Now look at this photograph.
The photo I took?
The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart.
So?
This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet, even it could not capture the faces of the men in the boat, on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What? What?
Mr. Wright has a point.
Objection. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please. Yet, now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. I could.
Then, please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. God damn, let's go. How Edgeworth was seen.
You're right. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits.
Crits.
So, once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
Okay.
You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good. Okay, so I don't think I can press her anymore. I literally have to contradict stuff, right? Yeah, you're right. It was a cold night and the mist was thick as grits. So, once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. I could just tell you the same damn thing, like... Fuck, I'm about to lose. If she wasn't able to see it through the camera, how was she gonna see it through the binoculars? Come on, bruh. Please. Please. Please, Bobs. Please. I heard that noise out on the lake. I looked with my binoculars. So I brought my binoculars with me, so once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. It was a cold night and the mist was thick as grits. Hold on, what's my evidence? Evidence. Set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Overhead map of Gourd Lake. Hold on. Okay. Found in the victim's body, the ballistic markings matched the murder weapon's barrel. The murder weapon, a .22 caliber, fired 3 times, bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. I can't press her. Can I? Let me see if I press. Is that right? So? How could you see Mr. Edgeworth?
Now, just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from.
Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is.
Nobody loves me. That's so sad. Okay, so I can press her. Sick.
Hold it.
Your camera?
Yeah, it's got an automatic.
The issue we were concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained.
He's not letting her answer any of my questions.
Still, I brought my binoculars with me.
Binoculars?
Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
Objection. That camera is irrelevant to this case.
You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case?
It produced evidence for this trial. Yes, it's important.
If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the
Yes. This is a make it- damn, that was fast. This is a make it or break it time. Let's go. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower.
Thank you. That is bullshit. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie.
Says who?
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart.
Oof.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well then, what exactly was she photographing?
The murder, bro? Your Honor, take a look at this. I'm trying to photograph at the lake. Well, Your Honor, what do you think? I think I'm confused. Wrong again, Mr. Wright. Very wrong. You get this through the gloves. Your Honor, enough playing around. Here's the real evidence. Oh, shit. Fuck, I'm about to lose. Enough play. Oh! No way! No way! Okay. I'm a dummy. Miss Hart. This is what you were trying to photograph.
What's this? A newspaper article. Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gourd Lake.
Well, Miss Hart?
I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy.
Set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Can I read a little bit? So set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Would the monster make a loud noise? Or no? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't have proof. I don't think. Let's just say I don't have proof. Well, I don't have proof.
Bah, your ineptitude is entertaining, Mr. Wright. But enough is enough. I've had enough of baseless claims made without a hair of evidence to support them.
Oof. Well, alright. If that's how you want to play, I'll show you evidence. Okay. I'm so happy that, like, you can make the choice, but it goes down the same path. Telltale.
Mr. Wright, are you sure about this?
I'm sure sick of that proving swarm. I'm sure sick of that smarmy I can't even read that. Or did he taunt me so I'd get mad and make a mistake?
Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster?
The only evidence I got is this, right? The proof, Miss Hart, is her own camera. Your camera was set to take response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it... Okay, see, I don't remember that. And it doesn't say on the side there because I can't read shit. My bad. That was something I forgot the last video. I skipped over that, I'll be honest. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises.
Order. I can't get his voice right. I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photograph of photo of Gordy, weren't you?
Yeah, not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what?
Huh?
That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
But, as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, and I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Let's go.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from this court? Please revise your testimony.
Right. Fine. I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though.
Won't change
Nothing, though.
Something will change. It has to. I'm going to spot it. Good God, dude. This shit is intense. Like, this is some high stamina shit. Danganronpa? I haven't played Danganronpa in a while, and it doesn't help that I'm taking breaks from this. Back when I played Danganronpa, I played that shit like every single day. Each day, I'm so happy I didn't like record or stream that. I streamed it a little bit, but one day of gameplay was free time, another day was investigating, and even the trial. Like, investigating and trial days were like 5-hour sessions, because investigating takes like an hour to hour and a half, and the trials are goddamn like 3 hours each. Oh, Vietnam flashbacks, okay.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university.
You lying? Ooh, wow.
I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scope would be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I saw. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
You're definitely from the South.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Objection. The witness' testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. Snap. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
Thank you. Step in. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first.
Chill out. Right, come on.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Actually, I'm a... Then what manner of person are you?
I'm not sure I'm half full.
God, I can't pronounce words. I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to... I don't understand what that means.
I'm an investigative photographer.
An investigative photographer?
Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year, and guess what?
What?
There was a UFO. A UFO just hanging in the sky.
A UFO?
You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. That's when I had a sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer.
I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career, but whatever floats your boat, man, I guess. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy?
Heck yeah, they even had him on the TV.
I'm not sure that appearing on the local news' Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe.
Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper. For real.
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yes, Your Honor, I agree. That's why I was camping out by the lake. That's why you put the automatic sensor on the camera, on your camera.
Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang,
it snaps a shot.
Yep.
So how many pictures has it taken so far?
The only time the camera triggered was that night. But that's all I was hiding.
Hold up. Hold up. Dun. Okay, wait, that's all I was hiding. Investigative reporter, there to see Gordy. Hold on. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake.
Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake be swarming with competitors.
Competitors?
Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop.
Ah. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth?
Well, actually...
Objection. Mr. Wright, I will not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. Hold up. That's all. Okay. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake.
Hold it!
Exactly what sort of sound was it? You keep saying it was a bang.
Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected.
Lot sharper sound. Bang. Okay.
There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time.
There wasn't much else to look at.
Yep.
I don't know. If she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat.
What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for?
Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Witness, continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Damn. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot.
I'm so confused. Okay, here's why I'm confused. Look at the shit. It says, like I mentioned earlier, this shit says it was fired 3 times. She heard 1 bang, and then another bang. So that's 2. Where's the 3rd one from then? That's what I'm confused about. And there's only 1 bullet? Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time? Huh?
Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place?
See, that's what I'm thinking too. He was sniped.
I don't think so.
Nope. Why would you bring that up?
The lake was smooth as glass, and no one was on the shore neither.
I'd better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Okay, so let's start it over. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. I can't fail, bruh. I'll die, and I don't know what happens if I die. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I better find some sort of contradiction. Okay. Ooh! Ooh, wait! Wait. If the camera is set up to take a picture, whenever it hears a loud bang, and there were 2, how come there's only 1 picture? I'm confused, hold on. Then I saw a flash in one of the men's hands and I heard another gunshot. God damn it. Okay, we get to experience what happens when you fail. I made it to episode, what is this? 4? Is this, do I, like, fail? This court season over. Okay, the prolonged trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide this case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Damn. Well, we all make mistakes. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Fuck me. Damn. What the f? Hold on. Do I have to do that entire shit over again? I have to do the entire trial over again. Are you
kidding me. You're f***ing with me right now. I am allowed to save, aren't I? Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna stop recording, and I'll pick it up again when I get back to where I left off. Are you kidding? Hold on. That makes absolutely no sense to me. I thought we went over this already. Alright. Putting away the thing. I don't even feel like doing the voices now. I'm so discouraged. Miss Hart, were you really looking at the boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing I was out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to stop? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy. That's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Okay. See, that was the thing, I guess. It wasn't clicking to me. But, okay. Let's continue.
Order. Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well... Well, now that you say that, now that you mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart. Are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought I could, witness the murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got the photograph. You got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo and...
Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and... What? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. You really can't tell from this photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. I do not remember that. That's what happens when you, like, take a 2-week break from... Okay.
She said it'll drop the quality a bit, but should let us know who's who.
She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? Ooh, I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlarged photo. Let's see. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Objection. Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about?
You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place.
That's expected.
You old fool.
Smack that shit.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
Objection.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is.
This doesn't prove anything, bruh. We still can't see who's firing in this. That's what I'm saying.
It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Okay, so it is the same picture. It's just enlarged.
Happy now, Mr. Wright.
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination
It's over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Object to the enlargement, show other evidence. What's my evidence? Oh, it's updated, so it replaced it. Is it the same gun? Hold up. Yo, that is not the same gun. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, see, the music stopped. I got it right. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about the photo. Come on. The gun, sir. Take that. Here, Your Honor.
Where? Mr. Wright, I understand you're in a tight spot. However, you have nothing to gain by making baseless claims.
What the f are you talking about? Look at the gun, dude. Bro, I'm about to save again. Come on. I can't save. Oh! It's the left hand, not the right hand. Okay, I get it now. God, I'm such a dumbass. I'm really flexing my stupidity this episode. Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. We bounce back a little bit. The back of her head looks like a pumpkin.
Now that everyone in the courtroom is quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot the victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
Fucking Larry. The victim himself, just like, let me save real quick. There was only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. See, it's a pumpkin.
Order. Order. So, you are saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed. That does seem to be the only remaining option. Objection. I'm so very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wounds revealed the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet.
There is no way it could have been suicide.
This trial is long as shit, bruh.
Order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Oh, shit.
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial today. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Fuck me. God damn. Whew, that was a close one. Excuse me. Hey, don't you have anything to say?
No.
I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around, dude. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh. Right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I'm losing it, dude. Brain cells are just, like, saying goodbye. I'll see you later. I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. I heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight on 12/25. That was tripping me up, dude. There was only 1 bullet found. There was 3 shots fired from the thing. She heard 2. That was making me confused. Oh my gosh. That's exhausting. This game requires so much, like, mental shit. Yes, I would like to save. Fuck me. Alright. So, things to look out for. She's not even a research student. She is an investigative photographer. She wanted to take pictures of Gordy. She took a picture of the murder. She didn't actually see who murdered who. She just saw someone murdered somebody. And I really hope she just gets thrown out now. She was such a huge, like, just diversion in this entire trial. It was so fucking annoying. I think I need to drink coffee soon before I play this again, because that usually gets my brain activity flowing. Anyway, man, I am still going with all of these games that I currently have going, so I'm doing this, Second Son, Lost Legacy, and I'm still playing Blood and Truth. So if you want to see me do any of the aforementioned things, or you liked the video, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and go follow me over at twitch.tv/GameCuber. If you watched the whole video to get here, thank you, really appreciate it, and consider leaving a thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, share, whatever you want, man, you know, and thank you for watching.